Okay, there we go. All right, nice big arm circles all the way up and around. Nice and slowly. I want you to focus today on your breathing. Breathing in through your nose and out. Let's do the other arm. Other way. Nice, slow movements, working on range of motion, just nice and slowly, everybody. All right, so we're going to open up our arms nice and wide. Reach them to the opposite walls. Your index finger, your loud finger, your ring finger, and your baby finger. All right, shoulders are in their sockets, and let's come across for 3. 1, squeeze those shoulder blades. 2, and 3, and other side. 1, 2, and 3. All right. Nice big arm circles, shoulder circles, all the way up and around, all the way up to your ears, and squeeze those shoulder blades in the back. And the other way. 1, 2, and 3. All right, let's reach our hands up nice and tall. Lengthen everything. Rib cage up off of the hip bones. Core's engaged. And let's just sway side to side. In breath, out. In breath, and out. Belly to your back. Let's reach nice and tall again up to the sky. And we're going to do 5 full body squats. So let's reach those arms all the way down the side walls, bending your legs, booty back. Nice big deep breath in, coming all the way up. And out, going down. Lengthening those arms as they're coming down those walls and coming up. One more. And bringing those arms all the way down to your side of your body. Awesome. All right, let's do 3 air squats backwards. 1, 2, 3, and the other way. 1, 2, and 3. And let's go the other leg. 1, 2, 3, and forwards. 1, 2, whoops, and 3. Awesome stuff. All right, I'm just going to, there we go. All right, so let's roll our ankles around, all the way around. Push your toes underneath, stretching, and the other leg. Roll, and the other way. Awesome. And let's go up on our tippy toes. Tippy, 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 tippy toes. All the way up, squeezing those calves. Down on 1, up on 2, down. Push that heel down and up. Down, squeeze, down, and up. And bring them all the way down. Go up on your heels, bringing your toes all the way up to your knees. And then let's just go like a ballerina, go on the top of your tippy toes, roll those toes down. Other side, roll, squinch those toes right into the mat. Squinch them. Now open up those toes and your hands, squinch. Open up those toes, squinch. Good stuff. All right. Now let's just give a nice little shakeroo. Woo, woo, woo. All right, and we're just going to pad up our body, pad all the way up those legs, waking up all our fascia. Up your back, around your belly, pushing in on those organs. All your organs are all wrapped in fascia. Fascia moves, but it gets gummy. All right, and then coming all the way up. All the way up. Go up your arms and up your other arm. And then up your neck and across your face. Just feather across your face. And then let's get right underneath your skull there. Okay? Right underneath and wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Now let's shift our eyes, only eyes, shift right, left, right, left, right, left, up and down. Eyes only, up, keep wiggling, up, down, all around. Awesome stuff. All right, and then come down into where your collarbone holes are there. You got lymph nodes in there, and wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Then shake it all out. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Woo, woo. All right. So we're going to start off with just step 1, 2, just to get your heart rate going a little bit. So we're going to start off with our right leg, right, left, kick, right, left, and extend that right leg back. Core's engaged. Your shoulders are in their sockets. Your head is being pulled up to the sky. Nice, easy breathing, but exaggerated. Nice, big in, hold, and then out. And let's just go do the other leg. Left, right, kick. Left, right, extend. We just had Joe join us. Don't forget, rib cage up off your hip bones. Last one. And coming all the way back. All right, let's start. We're going to start off now getting our shoulders in our sockets, just resting down. They're right where they're supposed to be, okay? Neck, head back a little tiny bit. Let's open up our arms. Reach for those opposite walls. Nice big deep breath in and out. Let's just do a couple little arm circles. We're going to do our small arms, working all those small muscles. Lengthen those arms. Now let's go backwards. Making sure your shoulders are in their sockets. They're nice and relaxed. I forgot to turn this on too. Keep going. There we go. All right, so let's push it forward. You're pushing that cement. It should be really heavy. Push it. 5, 6, 7. I want you to feel it in your biceps. And 8. Turn them backwards. Push it backwards. Push. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Feel them. Neck is nice and relaxed. And up. Lengthen those arms. And down. Feel the different parts of your shoulders that you're using here, okay? Feel your body. You got to know how your body works, what works and what doesn't, and let's do some arm circles again, and backwards. Let's push it way back this time. Push it back so you're squeezing those shoulder blades again. And then forwards a little bit more so you're in front of your shoulders that tiny little bit. You're going to feel it in your pecs. We're just going to work those pec muscles. And let's bring it down. Give those arms a good old shakeroo. Alrighty. All right, I'm just going to turn my mat here. And I'm very dry. I'm going to grab a drink of water here. All right, we're going to start off at your end of your mat. Okay, let's take one really nice big deep breath in, going all the way up to the ceiling. Rib cage up off your hip bones, core is engaged. I don't want you arching. Belly to your back. Nice big deep breath in, and let's bring those arms all the way down those side walls. Coming into ragdoll. Let's just pulse our feet out. I've really got to lengthen my hammies today. They are so tight, I can barely touch the ground here in ragdoll. Let those arms just wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Move your neck around. All right, let's walk our hands out to downward dog. Push away from the mat. And again, let's just pulse our feet out. Belly to your back. And your belly's being pulled up to the sky. Push away from those hands so your palms are not on the mat. Just move your hips side to side. Feel a little stretch there. All right, push away from your hands again, pushing your chest towards your knees. Let's raise that right leg up, all the way up as high as you can. I have my toe pointing down just to help me square my feet out. Still pushing your chest to your knees. Let's bend that knee and look underneath your shoulder, underneath your right arm, reaching that back leg back to the wall. Straighten that leg all the way out. And we're going to bring this right leg through to your right thumb. We're in low lunge. Let's drop that left leg onto the mat. And bring your hands up to your knee and just let gravity work, letting those hips sink into the mat. And breathe. Bring your hands down to the mat, and we're going to straighten both legs out this time for a hamstring stretch. So just come back, and I can't do it from there. All right, so straighten both legs, and then just bring your chest down to that right leg. Can't believe how tight my hammies are. All right. And then bend that right leg again. Bring your hands to the inside of your right foot. And let's wiggle that right foot out to the outer edge of the mat. You can drop your left leg and go to the outside of that foot. And we're going into lizard here. So just give a little push, little pressure on that leg, opening up that leg. And then if you can, If you want to, if you feel the stretch just good enough right here, stay there. And if you can, go down onto your elbows. Come back up, high lizard, and then bend that left leg, heel coming up to your butt. You can just do that, or you can grab behind that foot and pull it towards your bottom as well. Awesome. Let that go. Bring this foot, wiggle this foot back in. Hands on either side of your right foot. Return that right foot to your left foot. So we're going into high plank from here. Belly to your back. And let's drop your right knee, left knee, right knee, keeping that belly nice and pulled into your back. Lengthen your legs in your body. And let's just do a quick plank twist up here, opening up your chest and down. And a plank twist on the other side, opening up your chest and down. And from here, we're going to go right into downward dog. So push your butt up and back. Push away from your hands. We're in downward dog. Belly to your back. And walk those hands all the way up back to your feet. We're in ragdoll here. Letting those arms hang. Soft bend in the knees. And we're going to roll it up from the bottom of your vertebrae. Find it. Pulse it to find the lowest vertebrae. Belly to your back. And then start straightening your legs. Belly in to get that middle vertebrae. We're going up past our shoulder blades. And roll your shoulders back. Bringing your hands all the way up to the sky again. Reaching all the way up there. And coming all the way back down to ragdoll. Soft bend in the knees. Weight distributed evenly over both feet. Let's have our right hand longer than our left. We're going to roll up again, opening up the left side of your spine. Find it, and then just start nice and slowly. Roll your shoulders back, coming all the way up to a nice lengthened body and coming all the way back down to ragdoll. Soft bend. This time left arm longer than your right. Weight distributed evenly. Find the lowest vertebrae and start rolling up. Relax those arms. Focus on your vertebrae. Feel all of that whole right side open up. Roll your shoulders back. Back up nice and high. And coming all the way back down to ragdoll. And walking back out to downward dog. Pulse your feet out again, pushing your heel into the mat, folding your toes. Push away, getting that palm up off the mat, squishing your fingertips into the mat. Ears are at your bicep, belly up to the sky. Let's raise that left leg up high behind you. Give it 3 kicks if you like. Bend that knee and take a look underneath your left shoulder. Straighten that leg out and let's bring it all the way through to your left thumb. Low lunge. Drop your right knee. And bring your hands up to your knee, or you can stay down there and just let those hips sink into the mat. Awesome stuff. All right, we're going to straighten both legs from here. So back toe onto the mat again. Straighten both legs and bring your chest and your body down to that left leg, pushing that right heel into the mat. Nice big deep breath in and out. Bend that front leg, coming back to low lunge again. Okay, dropping your right knee again onto the mat. And let's wiggle that left foot out to the outer edge of the mat. Lizard on the left side. Okay, so just put a little pressure on that, just opening up that hip. Okay, and as you're doing that, bring your hands back to the center. Stay here or go down onto your elbows for a little added more stretch. You know what your limitations are. Hands come back up, and let's bend that knee, that right leg, heel coming to butt. You can stay here. Sometimes I get a hammy cramp like I just did. All right, and then bring that heel. You can grab that foot, keeping that left outer leg opened up. Awesome, nice stretch in there. Hands come back down. Let's return your left foot back to center, coming back to plank. So we'll go right into high plank from here. Hands underneath your shoulders, belly to your back. And let's do a knee drop, 4 knee drops. Right, left, belly to your back. Left, right, and left. And let's do a plank twist to the right. Follow that hand with your eyes. Plank twist to the left. You can also just stay in plank here if you're not comfortable, or do something else that you would like to do in plank. Awesome stuff. All right, and then just drop our knees to the mat. Go into child's pose from here. Lengthen out those arms. Bring in your forehead down to the mat. Nice big deep breath in and out. Let's drag those hands down the mat as you're rolling your body up. Hands come up your quads, rolling your shoulders back. And let's go and do snowbird from here. So I'm going to extend, my right leg out from my hip. Core is engaged. Hands are out. Shoulders are in their sockets. Lengthening those arms. And let's bring this left hand wing down to the mat, up a centimeter, and across. Bring your right arm to your nose and back for 8. 3, 4. Have the crown of your head lengthening to that upper crotch over there where it's pointing. 6, 7, and 8. Bring that wing back up for wing dips. We're going to touch the floor, come all the way back up, reach down that right leg, and again. 1, 2. Keep lengthening your body. 3. Your arms are lengthened. Your neck is lengthened. 5. Your belly's pulled to your back. 6. 7. Feel your core working. And 8. Let's bring that wing down to the mat, up a centimeter. Both hands overhead, reaching for that upper crotch. Outer right foot flat on the floor. And breathe. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's bring this left hand down to the mat. Extend your right arm, left leg, lengthen, and crunch. 1, extend. 2, belly to your back. 3, 4, 5, and 6. And let's just come right down onto your side here, and we're going to do 3 crazies. So you're going to extend your right leg out there, and we're just going to swoop around and look behind us. 1, 2, nice easy breathing, and 3, and come all the way back down. And we're going to switch over and do snowbird on the other side now. Extending your left leg out from your hip. Core is engaged. Lengthen those arms. And let's go down, up a centimeter, and bring that arm forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, lengthen that head to that crotch. 5, and 6, and 7, I forget how many we do, and 8, and wing dips. Lengthen arms. 1, all the way up. 2, I want your rib cage up off your hip bones, right? Your whole body's lengthened. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The crows are going wild outside right now. And 8. Wing dip down. Both arms, palms facing each other, reaching for that crotch, upper crotch up there. Breathe in and out. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Right arm comes down, left arm, left leg, lengthen, core to the belly, and crunch. 1, 2, 3, exaggerate that crunch, 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 crunch. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And extend. And let's just go do 3 crazies on this side. So sitting down on your right hip, left leg extended, arm comes up and over. Take a look at those fingertips dancing back there. 1, 2, and 3. And coming all the way back down. And we're just going to get into tabletop from here. Hands underneath your shoulders. Knees underneath your hips. 3 kicks of the heel and make a wish. That was a big wish. All right, let's do cat and cow. So hands, fingertips being pushed into the mat. Okay, belly to your back. We're going to push our hands into the mat and towards our knee. And look up at the crotch. 3 kissing cows. And release. Push your hands into the mat and away from your knees. Keep that resistance and bring your chin all the way to your chest. You can have a little wiggle back there, wiggling your back, loosening everything up. And release. Push your hands into the mat and toward your knees again and going up into cow. Kissing cow. And release. Push into the mat and away from your knees, keeping that resistance. Arch that back way up to the sky. Have a little wiggle. And release. Awesome. All right, we're going to do bird dog from here. So I'm going back up on my knuckles here. You're going to extend your left leg and your right arm. Lengthen. I'm pointing my toes down so I know my hips are square. If you're not sure if your hips are square, take a look down and take a look if you can see them. Lengthen those arms and leg to those opposite walls. You're looking straight down at the mat and breathe. All right, let's just do 6 crunches, elbow to knee. 1, and extend. 2, extend. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Extend. And bring that hand all the way down. We're going right up to the other side. Left arm, right leg. Lengthen. Breathe in and out. And crunch. Right. Elbow to knee. Come crunch, 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 crunch. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Woo-hoo! Nicely done. Bring that hand down. We're going into child's pose, so sit down on your feet. Lengthen those arms out, bringing your forehead down to the mat. Nice big deep breath in and out. Let's walk those hands over to the right. Lengthen that baby finger. You're going to feel a stretch all the way from your baby finger down to your hip. And then walk those hands all the way over to the left. Have a nice big deep breath in and out. Come back to center. 4 hands, forearms down onto the mat. And let's open up those knees, keeping those feet together. And we're going to thread the needle. So let's take that right arm all the way up to the sky. You're opening up your chest, your pecs, your shoulder. Look up way back there and thread the needle, palms up, and bring your cheek down to the mat. Breathe. Bring that hand all the way up again. Thread the needle. Bring that hand back, hand behind your head for antler. Bring your elbow to the mat and bring it all the way up to the sky. Thread the needle. And again, elbow up to the sky. Take a look and thread the needle. And bring that arm back down to the mat. And we're going to do the left side now. Bring that left arm all the way up and thread the needle. Cheek comes down to the mat. Arm comes all the way back up. Thread the needle. Just nice breathing, reaching that arm to the opposite wall. Come back up, hand behind head for antler. Elbow comes in and out, up to the sky, down, up, and thread the needle. And then bring your forearms down onto the mat. We're going to go up onto our knees from here. Right hand at 2 o'clock. Left hand on top. Sternum comes up over top of both hands. Push down into the mat and resist bringing those hands to your left knee. And then have a little sit down, keeping that resistance. You're going to feel your rib cage lengthen and repeat. Push down, resist bringing those hands to your left knee and just slowly sit down on your legs. And let's do the other side. So fingers pointing at 10 o'clock, right hand on top. Push into the mat, resist going to that right knee, and then slowly sit down. And repeat. Push, resist, and keeping that resistance, slowly sitting down. Awesome stuff. Great stuff. Let's bring our knees together again and get into child's pose, bringing your head down to the mat, lengthening those arms. We're going to slide those hands down the mat towards your knees as you're rolling up. Come up your quads and roll your shoulders back. And let's just sit down on the mat and have your legs out in front of you. All right, sitting up nice and tall. Again, shoulders are in their sockets, head being pulled up to the sky. Bring that, I want your neck just back above your spine. A lot of times people's necks are out here. Bring it back. Focus on that. All right, just give those legs a little bit of a shakaroo. Let's bring our hands up to the sky, palms facing each other. Walk those hands up a little higher. And we're going to walk those hands down the roof to the crotch. Reaching for those opposite walls. Reach, 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 coming down those walls. And then just relax on top of your legs in a forward fold. It's funny, usually I can go right down. This is as far as I can go today because of that damn hammy, tight hammy. Gotta lengthen that. It's gotta let go. All right, come all the way back up. Roll your shoulders away. And let's wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And we're gonna wiggle our legs all the way out. Toes pointing up to the ceiling. Shoulders rolled back. Let's bring our hands out in front of us. Our core is engaged. Our head's being pulled up to the sky. And let's twist. Standing, like sitting straight up. And then reach for that right toe or the wall. Sit up straight. And then twist over to the other side. And then go down. Reach for that opposite wall. Up. Twist and down, keeping your belly pulled to your back, up, twist, and then down, and up. And then let's come back to center, and let's just walk our hands, bringing our forearms or your arms down in front of you. Walk those hands towards that wall, see how far you can go. Big deep breath in and out. And then just collapse those arms down in front of you onto the floor, wherever they may be. And breathe. And then come all the way back up, sitting up. And let's just bring those knees, legs, all the way back to center. Coming up over top of your mat. Awesome. All right. Let's bring our feet to the mat. All right. They can be probably about hip width apart. Hands out in front. Rib cage up off your hip bones. Let's roll back about 45-degree angle, belly to your back. And let's bring this right arm all the way back for 3, 2, and 3. And then we're going to roll down. So vertebrae by vertebrae, tilt your pelvis and roll all the way down. Extend those arms and we're going to roll all the way back up. Nice big deep breath out as you're coming up. And reach for that wall in front of you and come back up to center. Rib cage up off hip bones. Tilt your pelvis a little bit and then other arm. 1, 2, and 3. I like to come back up sitting nice and tall and then tilt my pelvis and start rolling down. Looking at the crotch, your chin is up off your chest. And extend those arms. Let's extend arms and legs from here. Lengthen. Now lengthen your right arm, left leg. Left arm, right leg. And we're going to push our belly to our mat. You have blueberry spine from here. And we're going to roll up straight-legged this time. Nice big deep breath in. Bring your hands all the way up. And if you can, if you can grab behind your knees, grab behind your knees. and reach for your legs, your toes, and come all the way back. All right, we're going to roll all the way back down again. I'm just moving the mat down here a bit. Right, so shoulders back, core is engaged, and we're just going to roll all the way down nice and slowly. And bring your arms out to T from here. Looking straight up at the ceiling. Just let one be one with your mat right now. Letting everything just collapse. Nice big deep breath in and out. Let's bring both knees up to above your hip bones there. Belly to your mat, right? So you have blueberry spine. And let's bring both legs over to the right, looking over at the left. We're in supine twist. But with this top leg, we're going to do a circle. So your top left leg is bent 90 degrees. You're going to bring it towards your right shoulder. Open up that hip as far as you can. Okay, over top to the left. Straighten that leg out. Bring it around. Bend that leg. So we're just doing like air squats. Keeping this right leg down though. We're just opening up that hip. Just like air squats, but we're doing it in a supine twist. One more. Keeping that belly pulled into your back. And let's go the opposite direction for 4. 3. And 4. And then just bring that knee back down to your other one. So we're right at the very beginning in a supine twist. Keeping shoulders both flat on the mat. And let's bring your both knees up to central, above your hips. And we're going to do the other side now. Bring those knees over to the left. And look over at your right. Bring your left hand on top of your knees. And breathe. All right, back to T. We're going to do the same thing with this right leg. It's bent 90 degrees. You're going to bring it up to your chest, right? And then open up that leg and then straighten it out and then bring it over, bend and around. Nice and slowly. 2, 3, and 4, and let's go the other way. Last one. And 4. Nicely done. Let's come all the way back so that you're lying on your back again. Let's extend both arms and legs, lengthen, and bring that left leg up to your chest, to your armpit. Left knee at your left armpit. Hug, lengthen that right leg, and switch. Right knee towards your right pit. Lengthen that left leg. Switch. Switch. And let's just bend that your left knee. Bring your right foot over top of your left knee. So we're going into the number 4 stretch. Open up that right knee. See how far you can open it up. And then bring that knee into your belly button. And we're going to push your knee into your palm and open up that leg, keeping that resistance. This is a fascial stretch. Repeat it. Push your knee into your palm, keeping that resistance. And open it up as far as you can. I'm really reaching over my body to open it up and bring it back and then test it out. Wow, that's a huge difference for me. Awesome. Let's bring both hands behind your left knee, pull towards your left shoulder and push out with your right elbow on that right knee. Pull and push. And release. And again, pull that left knee to your left shoulder and push out with your right elbow. And release. Woo! All right. Let's take that left leg, bring it over your right knee. Open up that leg. Knee comes into your belly button. Push your knee into your right palm and keep that resistance and open up that leg. And repeat. And bring it back and then open up that leg. See how you did. And we're going to pull our right knee into our right shoulder and push out with your left. And release. And again, pull in and push out. Awesome. All right. Bring both feet down to the mat. And let's bring our hands out to T. And we're just going to do some knee taps from here. So nice and slowly, just bringing your knee down to the mat. Left knee down. Opening up your legs. We're still a lot of hip opening up here. We're doing. Keeping your belly pulled to your back at all times. Just switch side to side. And then come all the way back to center. Extend your arms over your head and lengthen your legs. Reach, 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 reach. And we're just going to do some scissors, some ab work here, lengthening and shortening. So I want your belly to your back. Hands together overhead, and let's bring that right leg up to the ceiling and your hands reach and down, belly to the mat. 1, lengthen those limbs. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now just left arm, right leg. 1, belly to your mat. 2, 3, lengthen your both limbs both times, going up and down. 5, and 6. Both hands come together. Lengthen, and we're doing the same thing to the left side. 1. I want you crunching up to that ceiling. 2. 3. Belly to the mat. 4. 5. And 6. Right arm, left leg. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Woo. And 6. Arms overhead. Lengthen. And let's do 4 snow angels. So bring those arms down, your knees come up and clap behind your knees. 1. Bring your legs down to the mat, just touching the mat. 2. Belly to the mat. 3. 4. 5. And 6. Lengthen. And we're going to roll over onto our bellies now. And we're going to do some Supermans from here. So, forehead down on the mat. You're looking straight down at the mat. Nice big deep breath in and out. Lengthening our limbs and our arms and our legs to the back wall. Belly to your back. And let's go up both limbs. 1, 2, 3, and down. 1, 2, 3, and up. 1, 2, 3, and down. And let's go up, and we're going to hold here, belly to your back, and let's bring those elbows back to your body and dive into the water. 1, 2, 3. You're still looking down at the mat. And 4. And release down to the mat. All right. We're going to do the scorpion from here. You're going to bend your right leg. Right? You can bring your hands into cactus if you like from here. But I want you to bring that your right knee up off the mat and bring your foot back over top of your body. You may not be able to go very far. That's okay. Belly to your back. And just lift that knee up and your hip up off the mat. 1, 2. Again, we're just opening up this hip. And 3. And straighten that leg out. Let's do the other side. Bend that knee. Bring that leg up off the mat. And then just heel coming to the other side. 1. Up and over. And 3. Awesome. Bring your hands to underneath your shoulders. And let's push up and into child's pose. Coming all the way back, lengthening those arms. Let's have a little, take your right cheek off of your right heel. Left cheek, come over onto the left side and just let it Come back to center. And let's drag those hands down the mat again. Really rolling up your back. And roll your shoulders back. And let's come sitting onto the mat in front of you with your legs crossed. Awesome stuff. All right, let's bring those legs in and let's just put a little pressure on those folded knees. Sitting tall, left hand on right knee. Look behind. Nice big deep breath in and out. Come all the way around the other side. And come back to center. All right. Sitting nice and tall. Let's just bring our neck over to the right, not your shoulders, right? Shoulders are still, just your neck. Just a tiny movement. Feel the stretch right down in your neck. Come back. Bring it to the other side. Come back to the right. And this time I want you to look up. Come back to center. Other side. Look up. Come back to center. Other side, and then look down. You feel the lower muscle stretch there, right? Come back to center, over to the left, and look down. And come back. Yes, no. Let's keep our hand out, your thumb out. Okay, and let's just yes and no. Keeping your eyes on that thumb. Yes, 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 and no, no. Keep watching that thumb. No, 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 and end with the yes. Yes, yes. Let's take a nice big deep breath in, bringing your hands all the way up to the sky. Reach up there and bring them all the way back down. Turn to the your mat and let's do 3 rock and rolls, keeping your belly pulled into your back. 1, 2, next one, up to your feet. All the way up to your feet. Push your heels down into the mat. Walk those fingers away. All right, and then let's straighten out our legs. Hang here. Oh, I was able to stretch that hip out, that hammy out a little bit. All right, and bend those knees. Arms are spaghetti. Belly to your back. And let's just roll all the way up again. All the way up and roll your shoulders back. And shake-a-roo, shake, shake, shake. It's the weekend. All right, high fives, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed that. I know I did. We'll see everybody Monday morning. Hopefully. Have a good one.